In many ways, Assassin's Creed Rogue's take on the Assassin's Creed franchise's story is incredibly significant. I'll just put this here for those of you who can't spell rogue. Seriously, stop spelling it rouge. Anywho, in this video we're going to go over 5 bad things in Assassin's Creed Rogue. Please bear in mind that this is all in my opinion, and if you differ in opinion to me, then that's perfectly fine. But without further ado, let's get into the video. First up is that the story is too short. Now, the story in Assassin's Creed Rogue is probably one of its redeeming factors, the only problem being that it is only 6 sequences long, and it's not long enough, and it could have been longer, and I feel as if had the story been longer, there would have been more time to flesh out Shay, to flesh out the other characters, to flesh out the world, to enjoy the game, and all in all make it feel more like a main Assassin's Creed game despite the Templar take on things. But what story material is there is really good, and that's good, and it just needed a couple more sequences, maybe 3, and it would have been ideal. Assassin's Creed Rogue's open world was boring and filled with pointless collectibles. Like, they couldn't think of anything else that could have been fun to do, but no, all that the open world was large expansive areas, which was great and all, but they were filled with nothing but pointless collectibles and assassin deception contracts and nothing that was really entertaining or anything that was really fun in any way whatsoever. It would have been fun had the open world been filled with interesting side quests relating to Shay and the story and so on and so forth, with good cutscenes and stuff like that, which Black Flag had a couple of, but Assassin's Creed Rogue had none of this. It was just collectibles, chests, prosperity, animus fragments, collectibles, Viking swords, sea shanties, the list just goes. I don't even know half of them, to be honest with you. They might have been somewhat satisfying to get on live streams, but for a player on their own, I don't see any memorable moments from going around collecting stuff in the open world and fuck all else. In Assassin's Creed Rogue, the assassins are portrayed as villainous cutthroats and bandits, and in previous games we know that that is not necessarily the case, and in the previous games we saw that of the Templars in a lot of respect. But in Assassin's Creed Rogue the tables have been turned on their head, and although the perspective is very interesting, what I don't get is how the assassins seem to be villains in this game when they most certainly are not. From the get-go, even when Shay's an assassin, the assassins seem to be persecuting him for some reason. Not as in like villainous, just arseholes. They just seem like arseholes from the start to finish. Why are the assassins portrayed as bad in this but good in the other games? Now, part of it is because for the most part you play as a Templar, but even when you're an assassin, these assassins seems to be quite down on Shay. And aren't we supposed to be aligning with the assassins in these games anyway? Aren't they meant to be the protagonists, the heroes, whatever? But no, in Assassin's Creed Rogue they seem to be the villains. The Templar perspective is done beautifully, but I don't think the assassins were ever that evil. And all in all, I feel as if Ubisoft went perhaps a little stretch too far in making the assassins in Assassin's Creed Rogue seem like the villains. Gameplay wise, Assassin's Creed Rogue was very nearly a complete copy and paste of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which is undesirable to say the least. The majority of returning features made Assassin's Creed Rogue feel like something of an expansion to Assassin's Creed 4 rather than its own game, although by the size of it, Assassin's Creed Rogue is, by all respects, its own game. The only real differences that I can spot are differences in how the weapon list is sort of ordered, how Shay moves, because he had a different mocap artist doing him, or whatever you call them. What are they called? Are they just actors in mocap, or are they mocappers? Now, it's understandable that Assassin's Creed Rogue wasn't trying to achieve anything groundbreaking and advance the franchise because it was released alongside Assassin's Creed Unity. However, Assassin's Creed Rogue feeling like Black Flag means that the experience that you get while playing Rogue isn't unique, and it just feels like the same as Black Flag minus a few gameplay features, and all in all it took from the overall experience. And finally we have New York. New York in Assassin's Creed Rogue was shit. I didn't enjoy exploring it. It didn't look like New York from Assassin's Creed 3 besides from one notable landmark. And it just didn't look like New York because the colours were all weird and things, and it didn't resemble Assassin's Creed 3 in any way whatsoever. New York in Assassin's Creed 3 was bad enough. It was full of pointless collectibles and no interesting quests, the same as in Assassin's Creed 3, and all in all, New York is perhaps one of the most boring cities in Assassin's Creed. The city felt completely empty besides from the people waddling around it aimlessly who didn't even respond to you unless you killed somebody. And even then they seemed very dull. Every street felt like the same, the enemies all looked the same, the city was very empty, it was boring. That's the bottom that's the bottom line. Words cannot express how much I disliked New York in this game. But anyway guys, there you have it. But anyway guys, there you have it. 5 bad things in Assassin's Creed Rogue. I must say again, this is all in my opinion. If you disagree or have more to add, please leave it in the comment section down below. And if you made it this far into the video, congratulations. The code word shall be Big Sweaty Templar Plums. Just comment this to let me know that you made it this far into the video. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share, comment. And I will see you all in the next one with another video. So yeah, so down.